Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall 2. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Calling it now.
Pipes great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote.
Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Runs in because there's loot. Drink the pop's antidote. Alright.
I thought Witcher's potions pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
That definitely ran straight in. Drowners? Of course there are drowners.
Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that.
Yeah. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Oh my god. I'm over encumbered already. This is going to be bad. Alright, I need to throw some swords on the ground, I suppose. Maybe I should have left off stream and come back. Where are all the swords I'm supposed to be throwing on the ground? Oh no. Alright, well, we've got 65 waters. But it doesn't take up any weight, if I'm reading that right. So, I guess we're not going to toss those, and we really have to toss gear. Oh, what a bummer. Okay, well, damn. Well, it's not an upgrade, so I don't know if you all know this, but it hurts me to have to ditch gear like this. That didn't even free up much weight. Oh, where did the drowners go? I just went the opposite direction, didn't I? I did.
Drowners.
There they are.
Of course.
Alright, I wanted to loot, but that dive did look pretty cool. There's no loot to be had. Do you have guts? Do you have it? Does anyone get that reference? I always wanted that reference. Mother of God, how many of you are there? And why don't you have any guts?
Definitely came through here.
Olive Arrow? Is that a Green Arrow reference? We have failed this city.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Later, Tater!
Oh, goodness. Hello, Supreme Tater Queen. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're well. We are rooting around through a poisoned sewer. And, picking up things that we're going to have to throw on the ground before long anyway. Because we are over encumbered.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Yet another shining corpse too. Otherwise, Drowning will never stop congregating.
Need to burn the corpses, but that's not what the quest says to do. 5 out of 10. Not too shabby.
Getting close.
What? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe? Did not see you. I saw you on the minimap as an enemy, but I did not see you with my eyeballs. Still not entirely sure what that does.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like gold coin. Wyvern oil down here. And time to see Dijkstra. Caramel?
Okay, so was that everything, and I didn't have a key that I needed? Okay, then. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of advanced those. I kind of advanced those lines too quickly. Something about caramel was said. If anyone caught what Geralt actually said just now, do let me know. The context. I understand he said caramel. I just don't know why. I will find out in the VOD, I guess, whenever I start to work on this one. Oh, dude. If I could make add-ons for video games, the very first add-on I would make would be to turn off that feature where you can flip torches on and off. Because it's never been useful for me. It always just gets in the way. Emery, thank you for liking the TikTok live. How are you? Welcome in. That person has COVID. I'm not a doctor, but that cough didn't sound good.
I'm knackered. Ah!
Naked? Alright, so we've heard caramel and naked, and I don't understand. I'm just going to run. I'm gonna... Actually, I need to sell shit, don't I? They might give me swords or something, who knows? South. I'll come back.
The eternal fire will guide us.
It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore. You buy things for me?
Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
All right, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Be glad to look over what you got.
Tater, thank you. I'll check it out later. Okay. Book person does not buy pants. Fine. Where's my book? Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot. Illustrated edition.
The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings.
On one occasion, Muriel went on a journey to see her auntie in Maribor, accompanied by her nursemaid. Their path took them through a forest, and in this forest lived a raucous troop of bandits. This infamous group was led by Flynn Selms, and all the king's men had been unable to bring them to justice. Alas, such was Muriel's great misfortune that these bandits chose to attack her carriage. Muriel's nursemaid was old, blind, and deaf. She did not wake when a tree fell in front of their carriage with a loud thud, nor when the bandits fought a fierce battle against their guardsmen. When Flynn ripped open the carriage door with his muscular arms and stepped inside, Muriel had to deal with the danger herself. "Make our guests comfortable, young lady," the old nursemaid muttered in her sleep. Muriel obediently carried out her instructions.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the Lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Supreme Jada Queen. A bruise on your thigh that has a small knot. Well, you have to be careful when you're twerking. I feel like someone should have told you that.
Nothing interesting.
More
Nothing
cobwebs than a witch's den.
You cannot twerk to save your life.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Okay. I hate when it stays red because I feel like I'm not done investigating it. And I don't know. Seems like a weird interaction.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Timo's on my way.
Alright, well.
Got things to do, myself.
Look harder. Let's try again. Unless there's something else. Oh, here we go.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible. Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
A letter. And a bottle.
The wine from your birth year. It's simply brilliant. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. With love, from D.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres. .45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
And welcome in on TikTok. Well, this is my first playthrough. So far, I like it. I like it a good bit. However, there are things that I wish were a little better. I don't know that I've ever played a video game where horse controls were great. And like I said a little while ago, like the amount of times I've lit or doused candles unintentionally when I was trying to loot something nearby, it's a lot. So those things, plus me not really...
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Not really knowing the system. I still don't entirely know what I'm supposed to sell, what I'm supposed to disenchant or deconstruct, what I'm supposed to craft. I don't have any of the answers for these.
Stain. Wyvern oil. Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Yeah, so I tried The Witcher 1 a long time ago. And I recall the controls being awful.
Wyvern oil.
So then that was it. That was it for The Witcher for me. Then I watched the Netflix show. And members of the community encouraged me to give 3 a try, insisting that I don't need to have played the first ones. So that's where we're at. As a game, in general, it's good.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain.
Also, fast travel sucks, because you have to be at a sign. But other than these things, it's been pretty enjoyable thus far. Whoops, and I almost loaded instead of saved.
Dijkstra. And Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Okay, so I think last time this is where we messed up. And I think we said Henkel told me everything. So then it would be doesn't matter, as the only option we didn't try. But Fan says they think Dijkstra can still sense you're lying. Well, I'm 75 to 80% sure this is where we went wrong last time. So let's try doesn't matter.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because His Honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive with my treasure.
Fan says, so that was the better choice. Yes, it seems that way. I mean, instead of lying, we're withholding information. I think you got accused of lying in this conversation as well. Yeah. So, yeah, I think this gives you two opportunities to hurt Triss's feelings, I would imagine, is what happens if you pick Triss and I that's on the past and whatever it was I didn't choose that's about to come up.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know.
Yeah, so then last time I picked you didn't say anything either, which I think is the right choice. I have no idea what I did with Triss in prior games. So who knows what the right answer is because I didn't play 1 and 2. I think I'm going to avoid... I think I'm going to pick the same thing. You didn't say anything either, because that doesn't... The first one kind of, sort of leaves room for her being like, wait, what are we? You know, sort of response. Further on in the game, some choices have really big meaning, so you might need to reload if you want certain outcomes. Damn. Hate to hear that.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then. And thanks.
Okay, cool. So I think we probably ended up in a better spot than the first time. I'm not going to spoil, and even if you make this all worse choices. I look away and she disappeared. In a flash of red Kool-Aid, she's gone. Oh wait, don't you owe me a sword?
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
My sword ready yet?
It is. Behold and admire. A sword to outshine all others.
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Ibeer.
It is I who thank you for everything.
Listen, would you craft something for me?
What if I'm about to have him just break the weapon that he made? Like, yeah, it's awful. Oh no, it's actually pretty good. Actually pretty good.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damned fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menge would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menge personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
You always sell beer because you have no use for it. I didn't even... I don't think that it impacts carry weight, so I don't think the food stuff impact carry weight, does it? Because that's my biggest impetus for doing something about it, I guess. Accidentally sipping on beer mid-combat is not your jam. You clearly did not grow up in the South. I did. And it's like a favorite pastime down there. Awarding this quest has a lot of choices that affect the result. Great. Great. Well, let's figure out how to speed run the wrong way.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menge's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menge's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No, not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Merigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Yeah. You might know how to handle witches when they're brought to you in chains.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you're crap witch hunters if a witcher's gotta do your hunting for you.
Listen here, mutant. Since we entered this town, we've made ashes of over 100 mages, alchemists, dopplers, and other vermin. So don't you be telling us how to do our jobs, got it?
What's it they say? Quality over quantity? 'Cause if it were about numbers, you might as well burn herbalists, village healers, hell, entire villages, black cats included.
You must think you're funny.
Maybe he is. Fuck if we know. Thing is, we've no sense of humor. The eternal fire returns.
So, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking if I say like the hands off and this and that and everything, then Triss would be like, "You're ruining the plan. What? Why are we even here?" So I took like a middle option that still kind of preserved her pride and set them on edge, kind of kept them rattled. We're fighting them anyway. Did I take the long way of screwing that up? Is that what happened? Palm Top, hello, welcome in. No sense of humor at all. Here's what I was thinking. Cracks beer. No, it's a Coke. The quality over quantity is where it went wrong. God damn it. Is it worth reloading? I realize the irony, fan, of saying I grew up in the South, where people like to drink beer in middle combat, and saying I don't do that, and then you hear an odd cracking of a can right after. So here's what I was thinking. I understand that might be a bit ironic, don't you think? So we're reloading then. Alright, well. Checkpoint is when we're fighting, right? I think checkpoint is when we're fighting. You reload this quest well. Okay. I'm gonna trust you on it. You're trying to annoy the witch hunters. Well, I annoyed them.
Guided by Kareen Tilly, the Witcher.
What's up? How are you doing?
In it, Syria,
Rhino.
the Bard.
Yeah, it's okay. Alright. This is not the right save. It's also a checkpoint, and I don't even get an image of what was happening at the time. But it's earlier, so.
Yet she did direct him to Kareen Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost.
Alright, let's see if we can get the right answer this time.
Guided by Kareen Tilly, the Witcher
so,
dream. In it, Ciri
quality over quantity was a bit too far with the insult.
Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Palm Top on Twitch says, alive, getting over both illness and a minor back injury. Oh, geez. Well, I'm glad you survived, Palm Top. If a little worse for wear. That's a lot.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you—
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Menge don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by, with my friend Merigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Hooray! We did it! And save. Bonuses. Hate packages make doing anything difficult. You're doing apply so much back affects absolutely every emotion until they're not functioning properly. Yes. Yes. So true. Good lord. Good thing that's not flammable.
Thought I was clear. No wandering.
Look, I'm trying to make sure we don't all blow up.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menge. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or 3. That ought to get you singing.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Tris Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
So I screwed that up, didn't I? Like, I was so stuck in the, like, don't say anything that makes it sound like you two are complicit. But, like, was the middle option doable there to prevent her from, like, getting tortured? Because they'd still do it? Okay. Yeah, because, like, I did feel right picking it, you know? And then right after, it looked like she looked up at him, and I was like, oh, damn it. But it's still scripted to hear the crying through the wall, I guess. Can witchers even get inebriated? Do they have, like, toxin resistance? I don't know. I do not know, Palm Top. Fan on TikTok says, that's the part about this quest I did not like either. Yeah. We're gonna go with this one? Sure wish I could, like, save in the middle of dialogue like Fallout 4. That was great. I cheesed the hell out of that.
Not in the mood.
You've two choices, Witcher. Drink or die.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch. yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah. Nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
No, no more. I can't. Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me. Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person. Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... Triss.
Yeah. I'd say they deserve that. Geralt is also more sassy in dialogue than you would expect and ends up in fights. Yeah. I suppose you're right. I really want to save because I don't want to, like, get caught in any of this shit again.
I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
So I made the joke about Triss looking like the Wendy's mascot earlier. And I'm looking at her clothes during the cinematics. I want you to focus on, like, shoulder and up. I want you to look at, like, the cowl and her hair, because she looks like a hamburger. I don't know how else to explain that. I just need you to know that that's what I'm seeing, and I need you to look for it now so you can see it. Look at what she's wearing, look at how it's layered, look at the colors. You can include her hair as ketchup if you so choose, because I didn't see it as that at first, but I do like that variety. So
after what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menge's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
You see what I'm talking about? Is this girl a hamburger? Because she looks like a hamburger. Just the hood. Just the hood, the cowl, no. Just...
Saw Menge burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us. Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Sassy Witch Wendy, yeah. Well, I guess we do have to do necromancy. Don't you hate when that happens? And on a Wednesday.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet.
You're right. Never mind.
Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Breaking Dandelion out's starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up easily. But in this case, there's no hope. Not a shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple. And no one's ever been broken out.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before you arrived. It almost cost me my life.
Menge's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here. This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
Oh, okay. Well... Whoa, I'm looting! I'm looting here! Damn it. Wait, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Chill. I gotta loot. There really isn't much else, is there?
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Mm-hmm. Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
So she sets the place on fire. And then she's like, get out of here yourself, nerd. Yeah, I mean, I guess she did just lose almost an entire hand's worth of fingernails, so she might be a little short-tempered.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, as soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
Qualitas says, luckily fingernails can grow back in about 6 months. You know what? I love your brain. It's an excellent response there.
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, do all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
You lied to me.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
So... either way, I was gonna piss him off, right? Is that seems like that's where we were stuck. All we need to do is make it proper torture. To make it proper torture is some rusty red-hot nails.
Burn, buggers. Like all the poor folk you've burned.
Let's get another distraction, shall we?
Right. A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Across the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. Now it's time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is sane. But there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
How will you make a living? We've no monsters.
What? What just happened? Was I carrying a different currency on me this entire time? And a different currency that needed to get changed to crowns? What? Hold on. I need to see what my playtime is for this game. 36.9 hours. And you're telling me that I was carrying a secondary currency that needed to get changed out. Incredible.
Good folk! Mages have set the Hunter's house aflame! They seek to burn the city down!
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Dandelion, I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri? Sounds like an awful lot of searching, but I do wish you luck.
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Horson Jr. He might know something. Take care now.
It was down there, so... Okay, there are just numerous ones. And I left earlier? I don't know.
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization. A study.
They call the genre something like progressive action. Yeah. I thought it was like a free-to-play or gacha game or something. Maybe I just read a bad review or an article about it.
My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
Read. Yeah, okay. Letter from A, Witcher. In the ocean of possibility, some events are more likely and some less. It's not easy to fish out them first, not even when one's intellect stretches through all time and space. I left this letter for you in the hope that, despite all odds, you will come across it one day, for I must warn you. Mankind is threatened. The prophecy of destruction by the White Frost is not just the babbling of some mad she-elf. Perhaps I'll have the opportunity to convince you of this in person. If not, I must rely on this letter, which you will read many years from now, at a time when you know more than you did when you first met. Know that nothing will save the world except preparing its entire population for this catastrophe. The old tales say a child of the elder blood can stave off the danger, but I tried and failed. Ever since I've been haunted by a hideous vision, a crowned wreath, the specter of my failure. I was the chosen one, and the chosen one failed. You and your brotherhood are our only hope. When the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, Men shall perish, and only the Ubermen will survive. Your duty is to give the world Ubermen. Whatever you think of me, do not fail as I have failed. Yay. Hell.
Witcher.
Kareen, look who's come.
Huh. Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Yes?
House shouldn't give you any more trouble. A little renovation and it should be fit for you to move into.
Truly? Why, the estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, that's certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it in a state to be furnished?
Hard to say.
We shall see. Your bounty. There you are. And farewell. Back again, ready to
Closest distance and whatnot. I don't even know what to say. Like,
What's it like, beheading a king?
just swam across that distance there. I emerge from the water and then someone farts at me. Maybe this town has too many people.